Hello everybody, this is Napa Fan here, and we are here to qualify for the final race in 2018 on Napa Fan, the Napa Auto Parts 250 from the Homestead Miami Speedway and the Turkey Hill Truck Series. And tomorrow night, Christmas night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, we will crown a champion. It'll either be John Arndt or Andrew Ross, and they are only separated by 2 championship points. John Arndt with a 2-point lead coming into this event. It's pretty simple from there. It'll either be John Arndt or Andrew Ross getting the championship now. On Saturday, John Arndt got the win at Phoenix, led the most laps. He got the most points in that event as possible. He finished 23 positions ahead of Andrew Ross to take the 2-point lead. John Arndt with the best shot at winning the championship, but Andrew Ross only needs to finish 3 positions ahead of John Arndt to win it. The thing is, if John Arndt and Andrew Ross tie in the points, John Arndt holds the tiebreaker because he has won 3 races this season. Andrew Ross has only won 1. There is the number 21 machine of Andrew Ross. We'll focus on him and see where he falls in relation to the rest of the field. And when John Arndt comes out on the racetrack, we're going to focus with him as well. And he is coming off right here. They might be a little close to each other here in qualifying. We'll have to see who gets the faster time. Andrew Ross does not have anybody in front of him to draft, but John Arndt, I believe, might have a couple guys. So we'll have to see who gets the advantage. Qualifying determined who got the win at Phoenix. If it weren't for that great qualifying run that John Arndt had at Phoenix, he probably would not have gotten the victory. And Andrew Ross had a subpar run in qualifying, and he finished about right where he started. So qualifying is crucial to who gets the championship. It's a 31.556 right now for Andrew Ross, as he's currently 13th fastest of all the guys who have gone out on the racetrack and completed a lap. And there's John Arndt on the outside of these guys, but he does have some guys drafting with them, so we'll have to see if the 05 can get ahead of the 21 in qualifying one last time. If John Arndt finishes ahead of Andrew Ross, it's game over. And if either driver wins the race, it's game over, because if you win the race, you win the championship. If Andrew Ross were to win, he would get enough points, enough bonus points for getting the win, that he would surpass John Arndt in the point standings. Right now, John Arndt is 20th, Andrew Ross is 13th. That's not at all what John Arndt needs. He's got to get to the inside here of these guys if he's going to get a good lap here in qualifying, but right now he's in a bad position because that outside lane does not work the greatest in the qualifying session here at Homestead. We'll see if he gets behind Michael Canto here, but time is running out. We only run a 5-minute session here. And John Arndt is now ahead of Andrew Ross, up to 18th for the 05, as Andrew Ross is still in 22nd. And that is currently, we'll see if we can find him. That is currently only 4 positions in between the two, but that's all John Arndt needs, is to finish ahead of Andrew Ross in the race tomorrow night, and he will win the championship. The 05 of John Arndt holding on very well right now, ahead of the 21. And I believe he just improved his time once again. He's up to 19th. As far away from as he can get from the 21, the better. And Andrew Ross is right now 33rd fastest. Not at all what the number 21 needs. And he's finally got a draft here on Joe Rutkowski. We'll have to see if that improves his time at all. But he's right now 34th. We didn't expect this a couple weeks ago. Andrew Ross at one point had a 30-point lead on John Arndt just a couple of races ago, and now he comes into the finale race second in the point standings, only 2 points behind, and now he's about to qualify last here at Homestead. But he just improved it right there. He got a really good draft on the 16, and the 21 of Andrew Ross has improved to 4th position. And just like that, the entire outlook of the championship race will change. John Arndt is right now 18th fastest, And if they were to finish where they will start, Andrew Ross would win the championship. It's going to be a close one. Andrew Ross is 6th fastest. John Arndt is 19th fastest right now. Time is running out. Will John Arndt have anything to say for him? No improvement there by the 05 that lap. It's still 6th for Andrew Ross and 19th for John Arndt. But a late session push for the number 21 of Andrew Ross to get himself to 6th starting position for tomorrow night's race. And that is currently where he stands and where he will start for the Napa Auto Parts 250 tomorrow night from the Homestead Miami Speedway. It is back-to-back poles for Matt Delio in the number 75. Diego Yepes will start alongside him on the front row. And Andrew Ross in the position to avoid the upset. 6th starting position for Andrew Ross, 19th for John Arndt. It's 2 points for John Arndt ahead of Andrew Ross in the championship. I will say this, John Arndt's on the inside, Andrew Ross is on the outside. It's going to be a very interesting finale race. The last race of 2018 here on Napa Fan, the Napa Auto Parts 250, tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Going to be either Andrew Ross or John Arndt winning the championship. And John Arndt's going to have to rally from 19th starting position if he's going to have a shot at it. Because if Andrew Ross finishes 3 positions ahead of John Arndt, minus any bonus points that they might get for leading laps, we will factor that in if it happens. But we're going to assume that it will not happen. So if Andrew Ross finishes 3 positions ahead of John Arndt, he is the champion. But just 2 positions ahead of John Arndt, and John Arndt is the champion. That is not factoring in any bonus points they could receive in the race, however. So if that were to happen, we will factor that in as the race goes along tomorrow. A couple of ties, Audra Baranowskis and Alexander Rowe. Baranowskis will have it on the 83. Zachary DeLello and Gatlin Downey. I believe Downey's got it on the 45. Roger Ray and Igor Beretta. Roger Ray should have that on the number 12 machine. Zachary Fitzwater and Mark Davidson. I believe that one's going to go to Davidson. Another tie between Michael Canto and Jesse Turner. I'm going to have to look at the points for that one, and that is it. All 36 drivers got a time in. That is how they will line up, minus the ties, and we will figure those ties out. Also, Tristan Allen and Matthew Brown tied, and I think Tristan Allen has it on Matthew Brown, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll get those points figured out, and we will get the race going on. 34 laps tomorrow night on Christmas night for the final race of 2018, the Napa Auto Parts 250 from Homestead. Congratulations to Matt Delio on the pole, and watch out for Andrew Ross and John Arndt in tomorrow night's event. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's Christmas Eve now, and in an hour we got ourselves the Christmas Eve 500 right here on Napa Fan and NS Racing 42 if you want to watch it over there. And yeah, Merry Christmas. Congratulations to Matt Delio once again, and I will see you guys later.